Listen, your bulk doesn't matter. Your bulk doesn't matter. It's all about mechanical tension. What's mechanical tension? It's basically your muscle under a load of weight, like what I'm doing now. That's how you build muscle. No, I'm just a bit tired, guys. But then that's how you build muscle. It's all about mechanical tension, as in your muscle under a big, not a big, under a progressive load of weight. So you don't need to be eating in a surplus to actually build muscle. Most of you guys are gonna be like, oh, you know what? Let me just bulk, and then I'll build muscle. But also, when you bulk, you're gonna be building an incredible amount of fat. So is that really beneficial towards muscle growth? Afterwards, you're just going to be losing that fat when you go into a deficit. So it's all about mechanical tension. Nutrition is important, don't get me wrong, but I'm not saying go on and start bulking and then next thing assume you're building muscle. Building muscle is all about mechanical tension. That's it, which is basically you lifting weights. And how do you know that you're actually building muscle? You progress each, not you're not gonna progress after each set or after each workout, but then over time as you get stronger, that's how you know that, oh, I am actually progressing. I am actually building muscle. I'm not saying after each and every set you're just gonna be progressing, and then next thing after each set or after a week you're gonna be seeing, yeah, you might see a change in your body, but then like you're not gonna be seeing such a big change that like now you're gonna go from me, you see me, you're gonna go from me, you see me, and the next thing you look like Sam Sulek. No, it's all about mechanical tension. That's how you build muscle. That's all about resistance training, mechanical tension, you training your muscle, you lifting weights. That's all that requires for you to build muscle. And your nutrition is very much important. Think of it like this. If right now you started eating in a surplus, but then you stopped lifting weights, do you think you're going to be able to build muscle? No, you won't build muscle, right? That's where mechanical tension comes in. Even if you eat in a surplus, as in you're bulking or whatever, I'm gonna say a clean bulk because that's the one I would actually work with, a clean bulk. Even if you're bulking, right? And then you lift weight, you are gonna build muscle. That's one thing, but you're also gonna build a significant amount of fat. But then now, hear it from this perspective. You eat in your maintenance, as in no bulk, no surplus. You eat in your maintenance, and then you lift weights. Are you going to build muscle, or are you not going to build muscle? If you said no, you're not going to build muscle, then you need to go do your research, because the answer is yes, you are going to build muscle. So, you see, which is why I say bulking is not optimal. Bulking is not optimal, because right now, like I said, the two scenarios I gave you, you need to listen to these scenarios very clearly. If you go on a bulk and then continue lifting weights, are you going to build muscle? Yes or no? The answer is yes, you are going to build muscle. If you eat in a maintenance and then continue lifting weights, are you going to build muscle? Yes or no? The answer is yes. So you see, bulking is not really optimal if you can build muscle when you're in a maintenance, when you're eating at your maintenance. It's all about mechanical tension, because if you've noticed from these two scenarios, bulking and eating and eating in your maintenance, if you've noticed, the outlier is that in most of these two scenarios that I gave you, you're gonna be lifting weights. That's what causes you to build muscle. You might eat in a surplus, as in go on a bulk, but if you don't lift any weights, then you're just gonna get fat. But then if you eat in a maintenance and then not lift weights, you're just gonna maintain the same weight, but it's just gonna depend on what you're eating. But then I'm gonna conclude, like, this is a very, very, very important conclusion. In conclusion, for you to build muscle, it's all about mechanical tension.